Welcome to Bloomy Tapas Yoga with Carrie. Calm and strong, inside and out. In this 50-minute Vinyasa flow, we'll move through twist, lunges, Malasana, and Skandasana to awaken the body, release tension, and gently open the hips. With each breath and grounding posture, we'll create tapas and discover balance between strength and flexibility. So if you're ready, roll out your mat and meet me at the center in a comfortable seat. As always, we are beginning with the internal connection through pranayama practice. Roll your shoulders forward, upward, drop away from your ears. Relax your hands on the knee and close your eyes. Release all your tensions from the crown of your head to tip of toes, feeling the ground underneath you. Inhale, slowly opening from your belly, ribs, chest. On your exhale, gently release to your chest, ribs, and belly. Inhale, take a deep breath in and let it all out as you exhale. Keep this deep breathing on your pace and simply giving yourself the permission to enjoy the stillness and awareness with this peaceful and blissful presence. Breathe in peace, breathe in love, light, joy into your body on your inhale, and breathe out any of your happiness, frustration, toxicity. Let's all together keep breathing. Inhale deeply through your nose. Exhale all that out. And slowly get back to your normal breathing. And if you're ready, gently open your eyes. On your inhale, bring your arms over your head. Exhale, palms down to center of your heart. Inhale, reach your arms over your head. Exhale, palms down to center of your heart. One more. Inhale, reach your arms over your head. Exhale, rest your hands down for your gentle side bend your right. Inhale, slowly back to your center. Exhale, raise your left hands down for your gentle side bend. Let's do one more each direction. Inhale. Exhale, place the right hand a little bit farther than before. On your inhale, reach your top fingertips away from your left side of your hip. Exhale, lower your bottom elbow. Keep your both hips on your mat. Inhale, slowly coming back to your center. Exhale, place the left palms down a little bit farther than before. On this inhale, reach your top fingertips away from your right side of your hip. Exhale, lower your bottom elbow. Keep both sides of your hips contact your mat. Inhale, coming back to your center. Inhale, raising your fingers, palms up. Exhale, turn your chest to right. Inhale, gently get back to your center. Exhale, turn your chest to left. Inhale, slowly coming back to your center. Exhale, turn your chest to right and bring your left hands down on the knee, planting your right fingertips behind your spine. Push through your knee for your deep spine twist. Let's stay here on your inhale. Exhale, bring your back arm next to your ear for your side bend your leg. And reaching your top fingertips away from your right side of your heel. Soften gaze up. Slowly back to your center. Bring your arms over your head and raising your fingers, palms up. And turn your chest to your left. Slowly release your right hands down on your left knee, planting your left fingertips behind your spine. Push through your knee for your deep spine twist. Let's stay here on your inhale. Exhale, bring your back arm next to ear for your side bend your right. On your inhale, pushing your fingertips away from your left side of your heel. Soften your shoulders, slowly back to your center. On your inhale, raising your fingers, palms up, pushing away from your ground. Exhale, drop your shoulders away, place your palms behind your head. Inhale, slightly arch your spine, soften gaze up. Exhale, draw your chin to chest, close your elbows, keep your neutral spine. Inhale, open your elbows widely, arch your spine and look up. Exhale, draw your chin to chest, close your elbows. Let's do one more. Inhale, gently open your elbows widely, arch your spine and look up. Exhale, draw your chin to chest, close your elbows, keep your neutral spine in this pose. And bring your sensation on your back of your neck stretching. Take a deep breath in and out. And slowly coming back to your center, place the left hands on your right shoulder. And raise your right hands down and roll your head bend your left. On this inhale, pushing your chin away from the shoulder. Exhale, bring it back. One more inhale, pushing your chin away. Exhale, slowly bring it back. And gently roll your chin down to center of your heart. Raise your left hands down on your knee. Place your right palms on your left shoulder and head bend your right. On your inhale, pushing your chin away from the left side shoulder. Exhale, slowly draw your chin back. Let's do one more. Inhale, pushing your chin away. Exhale, bring it back. Gently draw your chin down to center of your heart. Place your hands next to your hip and gentle head side to side. Shuffle your neck. Slowly come back, raising your fingers behind your tailbone and planting your thumbs and index and curl your shoulders backward. On your inhale, push through your index and thumbs, arch your spine, soften gaze up. Exhale, slowly coming back to your center with a neutral spine. Inhale, push through your index, thumbs, arch your spine and look up. Exhale, slowly back to your neutral spine. Inhale, one more, arch your spine and look up. and exhale. Now unlock your fingers, place the palms behind your hip with the shoulder distance. On your inhale, press to your palms at your spine and look up. Exhale, slowly back to your neutral spine to come up. One more inhale, press to your palms at your spine and look up. Exhale, slowly back to the center. Walk your hands forward. Lean forward, hinge from your hips 45 degrees. Place the palms with the shoulder distance. Inhale, take a deep breath in. Exhale, drop your elbows underneath your shoulders on your mat. Inhale, come up, extend your arms. Exhale, rebend your elbows. Give me one more. Inhale to come up. On your exhale, bend your elbows. Walk your hands forward. Extend your arms all the way out and planting your fingertips. And gently chest, forehead downward. And shuffle your chest side to side. Rest your elbows, palms, forehead down towards your mat. And relax your upper body. And bring your palms back underneath your shoulders to come up. Place your palms on your mat and then kneeling underneath your hips. Open your right knee to your side. Align your left knee with the right heel. Adjust your palms with the shoulder distance on the center of your body. On your inhale, take a deep breath in. Exhale, pushing your hips to your right. Inhale, back to your center. Exhale, pushing your hip to your right. Inhale, back to your center. One more exhale, pushing your hips to your right. Let's stay here on your inhale. Exhale, slowly back to your center. Place the right hand on your knee, left hand on your hip. Now open your pelvis, chest, face on your front. Inhale. Exhale, pushing your hip to your right. Inhale, back to your center. Exhale, pushing your hip to your right. Give me one more. Inhale. Exhale, pushing your hip to your right, a little bit farther than before. Inhale, stay here. Exhale, slowly back to your center. Draw your right knee back. Place the palms on your mat. Open your left knee to your side. Adjust your palms, your heel, the knee align. On your inhale, take a deep breath in. Exhale, pushing your hip to your left. Inhale, back to your center. Exhale, pushing your hip to your left. Give me one more. Inhale, back to your center. Exhale, pushing your hip to your left, a little bit farther than before. Let's stay here on your inhale. And gently back to your center as you exhale. Place the left hand on the knee, right hand on your hip. Open your pelvis, chest, face on your front. Inhale, take a deep breath in. Exhale, pushing your hip to your left. Inhale, slowly back to your center. Exhale, pushing your hip to your left. Let's do one more. Inhale back to your center. Exhale to your left, little bit farther than before. Let's stay here on your inhale. And gently back to your center. Draw your left knee back underneath your hips. And tuck your toes under, sitting back of your heels. Straight your arms forward. Roll your wrist one direction first. A reverse direction. And cross your palms together in a raising your fingers. Roll your inside and downward. Roll your palms inside and upward. One more. Roll your palms inside and downward. Roll your palms and upward. Bring your palms forward. Switch your hands. Raising your fingers inward, downward, inward and upward. One more. Inward and downward. And inward and upward. Unlock your fingers, palms together. Raising your fingers, open your elbows, pushing opposite directions. Let's make a wave one direction first. Tiny wave one direction first. The reverse, tiny waves. Let's get in wild waves. Soften your shoulders, elbows, wrists, and fingers. Reverse with the wide waves. Pushing your elbows away and squeeze your fingers. Unlock your hand and shake them. And let's mimic on your center of your mat with the all fours pose. Kneeling underneath your hips. Palms underneath your shoulders. On your inhale, drop your belly, arch your spine, soften gaze up. Exhale, press to your palms, draw your navel in, round your spine, chin to chest. Inhale, arch your spine, cow. And exhale, round your spine, cat. On your inhale, arch your spine, soften gaze up. Exhale, round your spine, sitting back to your child pose. Give me one more. Inhale, come for the table, arch your spine, cow. Exhale, round your spine, sitting back to your child pose. Slowly come for your tabletop pose. Tuck your toes under. Inhale, press to your palms, toes, pick your hips. Draw your knee towards your chest, into bend your down dog. Drop your one side heel, the other side knee towards your chest. Opposite side, drop your heel, the other side, draw your knee to chest, walking dog. You may gently twist your bended knee, toes, and chest side to side with your head. Enjoy this movement with your breathing and exploring your body. Inhale and exhale. And gently coming back to your center. Inhale, bend your knee towards your chest. Exhale, extend your legs and drop your heels into the ground. One more. Inhale, bend your knees towards your chest. Exhale, extend your legs, rooting your heels into the ground. On your inhale, pick your heels, walk the top of your mat with a straighten your legs. Exhale, align your feet into down forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, down, fold, fold. Inhale, roll your spine, each vertebra, bring your arms over your head. Exhale, palms down to center for your heart. Bring your heels into the ground, draw your navel in, squeeze your glutes, open your heart, and soften your shoulders away from your ears. Let's take a deep breathing in this Namaste Hiri pose. Inhale deeply through your nose and exhale all the way out. Inhale, reach your arms over your head. Exhale, open your chest to your right. Keep your lower body on your center. Inhale back to your center. Exhale, turn your chest to left from your belly. One more, each direction. Inhale. Exhale to your right. Inhale to your center. Exhale to your left. Inhale, coming back to your center. Exhale, bend your knees into your chair pose. Close your toes and heels. Inhale, bring your palms together, center of your heart. Exhale, draw your left elbow outside your right knee. Push to your knee for your deep spine twist. Draw your left shoulder down. Extend your left arm and the right arm to the sky. When you find the balance, soften gaze up. Inhale and exhale. Slowly gaze down first and palms together. It's coming back to your center. Place a hand on your mat into your down fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, down fold forward. On your inhale, roll your spine and bring your arms over your head into Tadasana. Exhale, bend your knees, chair pose. Inhale, draw your palms together, center of your heart. Exhale, draw your right elbow outside your left knee. Push to your knee for your deep spine twist. And slowly draw your right shoulder down to the knee. Extend your right arm, left arm. When you find a balance, soften gaze up. Let's take a deep breathing. Inhale and exhale. Slowly palms together and draw your palms center of your heart. Down fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, down fold forward. On your inhale, roll your spine, bring your arms over your head. Exhale, down fold forward. On your inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, right step back, left step back. On your inhale, slowly come forward, your high plank. On your exhale, drop your knees, bend your elbows, chaturanga. Inhale, push to your cobra. Exhale, tuck your toes under, pick your hips towards into downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward, your high plank. Exhale, bend your elbows, chaturanga. Inhale, push to your upper facing dog, soften your shoulders away. Exhale, push to your palms, toes, pick your hips towards the sky, into downward facing dog. Inhale, reach your right leg out. Exhale, draw your knee towards the chest, high plank. One more inhale, three-leg dog. Exhale, stepping through between your hands. On your inhale, Slowly draw your arms over your head into a low lunge. Exhale. Lower your hips. Inhale, lean forward 45 degrees and palms together center of your heart. Exhale, turn your chest to the right and pushing your knee away and for deep spine twist. And gently draw your left shoulder down to the knee. Extend your arms. When you find a balance, slowly soften gaze up. One more challenging, finding your spine with the top hands and binding your lower body with your bottom hands. And grab your wrist, extend your arms all the way out. Let's take a deep breathing in this pose. Inhale and exhale. Slowly unwind your arms first and palms together. And gently get back to your center. Now on your inhale, bring your arms over your head. Exhale, turn your chest left, draw your left hands down, reach your right arms next to ear. Inhale, extend your front leg, wings me arm. Exhale, rebend your front knee, reversal, wings me arm. One more inhale, wings me arm, extend your front leg. Exhale, reversal, wings me arm, rebend your front knee. On this inhale, turn your chest, bring the arm over your head into your low lunge. Exhale, lean forward, place the hands underneath your shoulders. Shift hips back, straighten your leg and flex your foot. And gently bend your elbows, chest, forehead, down to the left. Let's stay here with a deep breathing. Inhale, lengthen through your right back knee. Exhale, all the way out. On your inhale, slowly rebend your front knee, tuck your back toes under, step back to your down dog. Feel your palms, feet fully ground here first. On this inhale, reach your left leg out into a three-leg dog. Exhale, bend your knee towards your chest, high plank. Inhale, three-leg dog. Exhale, bend your knee, step through between your hands. Drop your back knee, uncurl your back toes. On this inhale, slowly reach your arms over your head into your lunge. Exhale, lower your hips. On your inhale, lean forward 45 degrees and palms together, center of your heart. Exhale, turn your chest to left. Push to your knee for your deep spine twist. And gently draw your right shoulder down to the knee. Extend your arms. When you find a balance, slowly gaze up. One more challenge is binding your spine with your upper arm, binding your lower body with your bottom arms together. And grab your wrist and extend your arms all the way out. Inhale, take a deep breath in. Exhale, all the way out. Unwind your arms, get back to extend. And with your control, palms together, slowly back to your center. On your inhale, reach your arms over your head. Exhale, twist to right, hands down, into reverse low lunge. On your inhale, wince me arm, straighten your front leg. Exhale, reverse your wince me arm, rebend your front knee. Give me one more. Inhale, reverse your arm, extend your front leg. Exhale, rebend your front knee, reverse wince me arm. On your inhale, turn your chest to your center. Exhale, lean forward, place the palms underneath your shoulders. Shift hips back, straighten your leg and flex the foot. Gently bend your elbows, chest, forehead, down to the leg. Let's stay here for one deep breathing. Inhale, lengthen through your back knee. Exhale, all the way out. Slowly extend your arms to come up, rebend your front knee, tuck your back toes under, step back to your down dog. Feel your palms, feet fully grounded first. On your inhale, come forward your high plank. Exhale, bend your elbows, point back of the wall. Inhale, push through upper facing dog, drop your shoulders away. Exhale, press through your palms, toes, pick your hips towards the sky into downward facing dog. On your inhale, pick your heels, bend your knees, look forward. And right step outside the right hand, left step outside the left hand. Open your toes and elbows inside of your knee. Push through your elbows, open your knees, release your hips down between your heels into Malasana. Inhale and exhale. Slowly place the hands down towards the mat. Halfway lift. Close your toes, heels, down forward with your soft in your knees. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, down forward. On your inhale, roll your spine and bring your arms over your head into Tadasana. Exhale, palms down to center of your heart, Samasthiti. Let's come to your center of your mat, face on your long edge side of your mat. Hands on your hips. Open your toes, heels, with a wide stand. Align your feet, slightly open your heels, close your toes. Lean forward 45 degrees. And place the right hands down center of your mat. And then trace your bottom arm with the right hand. Bend your right knee. Open your chest. Extend your arms towards the sky. And swing your top hands down. Bend your left knee. Trace your bottom arm through your collarbone. Extend your hands, pointing your sky. Let's do one more. Swing your top hands down. Open your chest to your left. Extend your arm towards the sky. Swing your top hands down. Place center of your mat. Bend your left knee. Open your chest to your right. And slowly coming back to your center. Now walk your hands to your right. Bend your right knee. Extend your left leg out. Flex your toes pointing towards the sky. And the hands on your heart into Skandasana. Feel your nice, open your heel. Draw your right shoulder down to your elbow. Extend your left arm towards the sky. Finding your spine with your top hand. And finding your lower body with your bottom arm. Grab your wrist, extend your arms all the way out. And soft gaze up. Inhale and exhale. And slowly gaze down first. Unwind your arms Grab your right ankle. Extend your right arm next to ear into side bend. Grab your back toes. Feel your nice lengthen through your fingertips, your heel. Exhale, melting your lower body. And slowly, gently come back into your Skandasana, palms together, center of your heart. With your supporting hands on your mat, come back to a wide stand. Hands underneath your shoulders. Inhale. Exhale, bend your elbows, chest, head between your arms. One more inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, drop your elbows, chest, forehead between your arms. One more inhale, halfway lift. And walk your hands to your left, bend your left knee. Extend your right leg out, reaching your heel away from your center. And flex your foot. Palms together, center of your heart into Skandasana. From here, slowly open your right arm and binding your spine. Now binding your lower body with your left arm. Grab your wrist, extend your arms all the way out and soften gaze up. Inhale and exhale. Unwind your arms first. Grab your left ankle with the right hands. And bring your left arm next to ear with a side bend. Grab your toes. Inhale, lengthen through your fingertips to your heels. Exhale, melting your lower body into the ground. Then slowly come back to your Skandasana, palms together and center of your heart. Slowly come back to a wide stand, slightly close your toes and drop your head all the way down, extend your arms backward without planting your fingertips. Slowly walk your hands back underneath your shoulders, halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, walk your hands to your left into lunge stand and step back to your downward facing dog. On your inhale, come forward your high plank. Exhale, bend your elbows chaturanga. Inhale, push through upper facing down, drop your shoulders away. Exhale, press to your palms, toes, pick your hips towards the sky, into down dog. Feel your palms, feet fully grounded with your long and strong arms and legs. Slowly draw your knees down on your mat and sitting back to your child pose. Relax your upper body. You may draw your arms next to your legs. Let's stay here, couple of deep breathings on your pace. Soften your neck, shoulders, your arms, and spine. Then melting your lower body. Inhale and exhale. Place your palms underneath your shoulders, extend and come up. Cross your heels, sitting back of your mat. Extend your legs out. Scoop your hips on your center. Hold your back of your knees with a neutral spine. Inhale, take a deep breath in. Exhale, round your spine all the way down and draw your knees towards your chest and hug them in. Feel your hips, spine, back of your shoulders contact your mat. And gently place your left knee top of your right. Hug your knees tightly. Inhale. And exhale. And grab your ankles, pulling downward and pushing your knees away from your chest. Let's take a deep breathing. Inhale. And exhale. Slowly draw your knees towards your chest. Hug them in tightly one more time. And raise your right leg down on your mat. Draw your left knee towards your chest. Open your left arm to your side, palms down. Roll your hips to the right and draw the knee downward. And soft engage your left fingertips. Enjoy this deep spine twist with your breathing. Inhale. And exhale. And slowly, gently coming back to your center. Place the right knee top of your left. Hug the knees. And grab your ankles, pulling downward and pushing your knees away from your chest. Let's have one deep breathing. Slowly draw your knees back to your chest. Rest your left leg down on your mat. Draw your right knee towards your chest. Open your right arm to your side, palms down. Roll your hip to your left. Soft engage your right fingertips. Let's stay here for one deep breathing. Inhale. And exhale. And gently coming back to your center. Draw your knees one more time. Roll your knees to outward 4 times. Slowly back to your center. And gently reverse your directions. And slowly back to your center. Hug your knees one more time tightly and rock side to side. Just focus your spine. And gently back to your center. Rest your left leg down on your mat, point to cone, left corner of the mat. Raise your right leg down, point to right corner of the mat. Adjust your body to find the most comfort spot. And relax your arms next to your body and palms up. Close your eyes. Release all your tensions from crown of head to tip of toes. Soften your forehead. Let your eyes heavy. Unclenching. Gentle your jaw. Soften your neck, shoulders. Let your elbows, hands, hips, lower body melting into the ground. On your inhale, slowly opening from your belly, ribs, and chest. As you exhale, gently release from your chest, ribs, and belly. Inhale deeply through your nose. Exhale all the way out. Slowly bring your sensation back to your body and back to your breathing. Wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers, roll your ankles and wrists. On your inhale, slowly bring your arms over your head next to ears. As you exhale, squeeze your glutes, stretch out from your fingertips or toe tips. Inhale, stay here. Exhale, release everything into the ground. Surrender your body and surrender your mind. Slowly bend your knees. Roll to your one side. With your supporting hands, let's mimic the center of your mat with easy steady pose. Relax your hands on your knees. Keep your eyes closed. Keep your soft in your face. On your inhale, deeply through your nose. Exhale all the way out. One more inhale. And exhale. On this inhale, open your arms towards the sky. Exhale, palms down to third eye chakra between your eyebrows and down to center of your heart. One more inhale, reach your arms over your head. Find your peace, joy, compassion down to your third eye chakra and down to center of your heart. We are closing today's practice. Peaceful mind, connect your body with a simple affirmation silently in your mind. I am grateful for showing up myself. I am grateful for my health, well-being, and resilience. And thank you to your God, and thank you to yourself, and namaste. Thank you so much joining me. I hope you feel you did something good for your body and good for your mind. Enjoy rest of your day.